hello there, and welcome to Catherine's Garden and Home, where we grow together. Well, it is a sunny Sunday afternoon, and I just want to take you through the garden and let you see what's happening for this first Sunday in July. First Sunday in July. And you know what has happened is that our beautiful Casa Blanca lilies. Yeah. Don't I look pretty with the Casablanca lilies? The Casablanca lilies have opened up and they're fresh. And it actually happened. It happened today. Yeah. It started to open up slowly on Saturday, but then now it's fully open and they are beautiful. So I want to take you around the garden, let you see all of the beautiful things that are happening in this season of summer. Here, look at that. Do you see the bee balm? Yep. It's bee balm and Casablanca time. They are showcasing here now in my garden. So welcome to Catherine's Garden and Home, where we grow together. Good morning, and welcome to Catherine's Garden and Home, where we grow together. Well, it is Sunday morning, July, the first Sunday in July, yes. And it is a beautiful, calm morning here in my English cottage-style garden in the Northeast. I'm in the Boston area. And the garden is looking beautiful, calm, relaxed, cool. There's just a nice breeze here in the garden. And I see something new that has just opened up in the garden. The Casa Blanca. Look at that. The Casa Blanca lilies have opened up in the garden. They're not as robust this year as it has been in the past, but they're here. And I'm so happy about that. They're looking very good. I also have Casablanca lilies on this side of the garden as well. You can see it here. They're opened. They're much more fuller. I didn't think I was going to get that many because it had looked like if the beetle had eaten it up or something had caused some kind of harm to the lily buds, but it looks good. We have been getting some warm temperatures. It has been warming up in the afternoon into the high 80s, low 90s. And I believe this week it's going to continue to do that here in the garden. But also we will be getting some rain. And I'm looking forward to that time where the garden will be getting rain from Mother Nature. It's so important with all of the heat that the garden is refreshed by nature. I started some zinnia seeds in these containers, and I did not remove them or take them out. I took a lot of them out and put them in the garden beds, but this these two, I did not do that yet. And I'm looking for a really good location to put them in the garden. They are looking very good here. These are the giant fair zinnias, so I'm going to have to take them out of this container very shortly. And then this too is another, well, let's just see the name of this. I tried to keep them so that I can see California Giants. Yeah, these are the California Giants as well. They're not as big. I don't know what has happened to them, but yeah, I'm going to soon transplant them into the garden. Now, my basil has been doing very, very well. I have used the basil in cooking, as you can tell, and I'm hoping that it will bush out and continue to grow here. But soon, all of my little plants are going to be out in the garden, and it's just a matter of maintaining things here. But I am liking my deck plants right now. This bowl just came out so well. The red, white, and the blue with the bow. Very patriotic. And then I also have my pepper plant. This is the first time really for this growing season. In the past, I usually put the peppers in the ground, but this year I decided to put them in pots. And so far, they're doing very well. And I can see that I'm going to have peppers soon. I just love the garden early in the morning. There's something about the calmness of it. There is the sound of the birds. I can feel a light breeze hitting me here. And the sun is just coming up here. You can see it through the different leaves and plants. You can see the beauty of the sun. I'm happy to see that things are looking good. There's a lot of color in the garden still at this moment, which is nice. And the impatiens have definitely kept the garden colorful. And they're doing very, very well. My garden is a shaded garden back here. There are a lot of trees, the oak trees, birch, maple, and so that the hostas thrive where there's shade, they grow very, very nicely. So that's why I believe that the impatiens do well in my garden, because they are shade-loving annuals. I'm happy to report that my calla lilies are doing great. I now have a yellow one here. Of course, the calla lilies have a story. I've had them for a while, and I decided to save them, to dig them up and save them and store them. And they have come back now. I put them in the pot, and they look healthy and good. And I think they love this spot, so I'm happy about that. I love how the sun is shining on this bed here, and it's glistening and glowing. So pretty. So this bed gets that morning sun, and it loves it. And right now, the bee balm is flowering. The purple perilla plants are getting larger, along with the marigolds, which is giving a different texture to the garden. The garden bed, you could also see that I put some cauliflower, yes, not cauliflower, collard greens. I don't know why I'm saying cauliflower for, collard greens. And in the bed as well. Give some height, different shape of the leaf, the coloring, and food too, if you get desperate. What I want you to see is the Casa Blanca lily. There are still quite a few blooms, but it's opened. Definitely a sign of July, the featured plant in my garden, along with the bee balm. So that red and white theme, you will find it here in this bed and throughout the garden. Now we get the red and white with the bee balm and the white of the Casa Blanca lily. This bed is filling out too as well. And those zinnias are looking fantastic. Soon they will be flowering, and that's going to be nice. And many of them are red blooms. So I'm waiting to see what that is. That's going to be nice, what it's going to look like. It's going to pop, I know it will. There is my Casa Blanca lilies over there. Looking fantastic in that bed. Soon the garden will be filled with the fragrance of lily. Do you like lilies? The smell, the scent of lilies? Some people don't, but I do. It's intense, yes, especially when it's hot. But it also gives me the smell, the scent for July. I know we're in July when I smell the lilies.
There is another patch of the Casa Blanca lilies too here in the garden, and it is over here. It's wonderful because these tend to be so big and bold. I did not realize how big and tall the Casa Blanca lilies would become. I actually got them from Costco a couple of years back, and I planted them. And the first year they were only about waist high, but now, as you can see, they're over definitely about 6 feet tall now in the garden. And they just carry such a perfume and fragrance, the lily fragrance, which I do like in the garden because it lets me know that this is July, yeah, and that this is the month for the lilies. They are so gorgeous here in the garden. Do you like lilies? I know some people don't like that smell, but I do love the look, and I also love the fragrance as well.
I harvested a lot of the collard greens from this garden. If you can see right here, I took it from the leaves from the right side there of the path. And what it did was it exposed the peppers that are there, and now they'll have a chance to grow. I still have the kale leaves, the curly kale, that I can harvest. Now on the other side of that path, you can see that I did leave some of the collard green leaves so that I can harvest them as well. The corn is doing fantastic. You see how that corn is just growing tall? There's this flower, this plant here. It's like a daisy plant, and it's a perennial. And I decided to leave it there, but I think I'm going to cut it down because it is blocking the light. But I do want to see the flowers, so I have to decide, do I want to see the flowers, or when do I want to cut this down? I think I'm going to let it bloom and then cut it back. And then we have the bee balm here in this bed because I need to fix this section here. I don't know if you see all the way back there by the blue pot. Those are seedlings. Yeah, kale. My kale plants that I need to transplant and put in other parts of the garden. And of course the plums. Look at those plums. That is my golden egg plums. And the tree is just laden with plums. But I don't really want to do anything to them just yet. And check out my tomatoes. I love this arrangement here, placing the tomato plants in a row by that set side of the bed because it gets a lot of sun and it will also get a lot of water. You know, when we water with the sprinkler, it gets water. And any drainage, when it's raining, that is where the water settles. So that section, it's very good for the tomatoes. They'll always have a good soil, sun, and airflow. Now I put the peppers in the pot, and I'm getting peppers. It's so beautiful to see little peppers developing in the pot. That's something new for me. I usually put the peppers in the ground. And as I said, the peppers in the ground that I have here, that they are growing, but they needed that space. So now they'll be able to fill out. I have to report too that the other plants or vegetables that I planted there, the eggplants, that they're growing. And also in that space, I had planted some cucumber seeds and tried to make a little trellis, a place for them to climb. I don't know how they're going to fare there, but hopefully it will work out. I also planted cucumbers over here. And they're starting to come up as well. It's tight, but you know what I think? That it's a good way of utilizing the space, but also because the earth is covered, it doesn't dry out as quickly. I love this upper bed where you can see the cat peeking out. Yeah, that statuary, it's just so cute. But this bed is doing well, and you can see the transformation happening here with the bee balm. They're much more mature, looking great. And then also we have the oak leaf hydrangea peeping out, and the little limelight over there as well. That section's looking good. I am so thankful for this sanctuary, this beautiful space that I have here to enjoy nature, to get away from the hustle and bustle of life, to be able to sit and relax in my garden. It is important to be able to cherish and capture these moments, these times in which you can just pull away from the cares of this world and just think about life, the beauty of the garden, focusing on growth and thinking of abundance that is to come, especially in all of these little tomatoes. I'm excited about that. But yeah, just enjoying the abundance and knowing that at least for this moment in time, I can relax and enjoy the beauty that surrounds me. And be thankful, be grateful for this space. Thank you for joining me here at Catherine's Garden and Home. And I hope that you've enjoyed this video and that it has given you some peace and that you too can relax and enjoy and even sample some of the bounty, starting to enjoy, just start to enjoy the smells, the sounds, the peace, the calmness of the garden. Let the garden minister to you. Have a great day. Bye. From Catherine's Garden and Home, where we grow, 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 grow together.
My calla lilies are also blooming some more fresh blooms there in the container. So if you like this video and you love the walkthrough, I try to have them every Sunday afternoon that I do a walkabout. So if you want to be a part of Catherine's Garden and Home, you want to know what's happening in my garden, well, hit the subscribe button. It's free. Yes, and hit the notification bell for more videos. And you'll get to see me and experience my garden with me, especially in this warm, actually hot month of July. Well, thank you for watching and have a great, great week. Bye.